درود بر شما دانشجویان محترم مستر تیچر. امیدوارم حالتون خوب باشه. محمد مهرپویه هستم، مدرس این دوره و با آخرین قسمت از درس 12 کتاب تاچستون 1 برگشتم بعد از یه مدت طولانی. همونجوری که احتمالاً اطلاع داشته باشید، ویدیوی قبلی لسن دی درس 12 تاچستون 1 به علت موسیقی که روش استفاده شد شامل قوانین کپی رایت شد و ما اون رو مجبور به حذفش شدیم و من برگشتم دوباره این درس رو براتون ضبط کنم. و قبل از اینکه شروع کنم تدریس رو، از دوستانی که این درس رو تموم میکنن، یعنی لسن دی درس 12 رو تموم میکنید که شما عملا کتاب رو تموم کردید، بعد از اینکه مطالعه کامل زدید و توی وبسایت اون وبیناری که در مورد تاچستون هست رو نگاه کردید و ورکبوکش رو انجام دادید، حتما به ساپورت وبسایت مسیج بدید که امتحان فاینال این کتاب رو به صورت رایگان براتون توی پنل کاربریتون توی وبسایت قرار بده. حتی شمایی که توی یوتیوب دارید میبینید میتونید توی وبسایت یک اکانت داشته باشید و درخواست بدید به وبسایت، رایگان هست. امتحان رو براتون میذارن، تست رو به صورت آنلاین براتون میذارن، سر ساعتی که میخواید میتونید امتحانتون رو بدید. Let's get begin. Lesson D, Unit 12. Great places to eat. This part is a reading. Do you know an interesting restaurant and what's special about it? Okay, so we are going to talk about an interesting restaurant, right? Let's see, what is an interesting restaurant to you? I mean, what do you think about an interesting restaurant? And when you are talking about an interesting restaurant, what comes to your mind? For example, it has a nice atmosphere. Could be, yeah. It has live music. Guys, this is live as an adjective. Live. It's not a verb. As a verb, we pronounce it live. But as an adjective, we pronounce it live. It has live music. Really, it doesn't matter for me, but you can check it if you believe so. It serves unusual food. Not for me. It has beautiful view, of course. It has a beautiful view. It has good service. Sure. And the other things. Okay. So I read the question again. Do you know an interesting restaurant? If yes, what's special about the restaurant you're talking about? You can use one of the sentences to describe that restaurant, or you can write some other points about that restaurant. Great. Now we're going to read the restaurant guide here. Which restaurant would you like to try? Tell a partner why you'd like to go there. Okay, we're going to read about 3 special restaurants, and we need to read the guides. And as you read, imagine each place. Ask yourself, would you like to eat there? Would you or would you like to eat there? And actually, if you want to ask yourself, you say, would I like to eat there? Would I like to eat there? Good. Restaurant guide. Try something different. We searched the world and found these unusual places to eat. You know, unusual is like the opposite of usual. Found is the past of find, right? And searched is past of the verb search. Chill out. Ice restaurant, Dubai. Everywhere you talk about something unusual, it comes to Dubai. Would you like to visit a really cool restaurant? Then try this place everything is made of ice. Made of ice. From the tables and chairs to the pictures on the walls. When you order soda, it comes in an ice glass and your meal is served on an ice plate. Good. Look, I want to tell you a trick. How to pronounce like 3 words together. Look, the first one is it comes in an ice glass. In an ice glass. You can read it like in an ice glass. Your meal is served on an ice plate. On an ice plate, right? Because these 3 words, they begin with a vowel, so, and it ends in a consonant like O-N, A-N. And so there is nothing more that I want to like connect. So on an ice, in an ice, see? Okay, I read it again. It comes in an ice glass and your meal is served on an ice plate. Luckily, if you get too cold, you can ask for a warm blanket and some hot chocolate. This is not chocolate or chocolate, whatever, it's chocolate. Hot chocolate. Be sure to try some ice cream too. Ice cream is uncountable, so we say some ice cream too. It never melts. Right? Imagine this restaurant, so everything is made of ice. Amazing. The next one is dinner in the sky in over 35 countries. How would you like to dine 50 meters, 164 feet above your favorite view? Then hire dinner in the sky for a special event. You and 21 guests can enjoy dinner at a table hanging in the air. And you can say hanging in the air. A chef, a server, this is pronounced like chef, not chef, a chef, a server, and an entertainer. An entertainer. Go with you to make a perfect evening. But if you're scared, and if you're scared of heights, we don't recommend it. We don't recommend it. The Hajim Robot Restaurant, Bangkok. Here's something really different. A restaurant with robots. Choose your food from a touchscreen computer menu, and a few minutes later, a smiling robot brings it to you. You can also barbecue food at your table or order other delicious Asian dishes from the menu. Try a green tea smoothie and then sit back and enjoy the entertainment. Every hour the robots dance to music. It's a fun and lively atmosphere. This is the adverb of life. Live, lively. And the service is excellent. Alright, so you can pause the video, read it yourself again, play the video, and listen to the pronunciations, how I read them for you. Let's go to the questions. Part C, read the article again and answer these questions, then explain your answers to a partner. The first question, What can you do if you feel cold at the Chill Out ice restaurant? Look, it was like luckily, if you get too cold, you can ask for a warm blanket and some hot chocolate. Okay, so I can write it here. You can ask for a blanket. For a blanket and hot chocolate. I write it like hot ch, okay? You get it. What dish does the writer recommend there at this restaurant, at this Chill Out ice restaurant? Very good. Be sure, when you want to recommend something, you say, be sure to try some ice cream. So, ice cream. Next one, how many people can dine in the sky at one time? At one time. Not more, huh? At one time. Okay, it was about this one. Look at here. You and 21 guests can enjoy dinner at the table. 21 plus you, 22, right? A chef, 21, 22. A chef, 23, a server, 24, and an entertainer, 25, right? 25 people. Who goes up with the guests at diner in the sky? As you saw, a chef, a server, and an entertainer, right? Should I write? And an entertainer. Good. It's entertainer, not entertainer. What can you order at Hejima Robot Restaurant? So what can you order? You can also barbecue food at your own delicious dishes. Okay. Good. It's here. Oh my god, I cannot find it, guys. Can you help me with that? And a few minutes later, Smiling Robots, like you can also barbecue food at your table or order other delicious Asian dishes. Okay, Asian dishes. Asian dishes. Dishes. Why do you think people try restaurants like this? You should answer that. It is not in the article, actually. Why do you think people try restaurants, like unusual restaurants? But I think, personally, people love trying strange things. Trying strange things. Okay, people love. Great. Let's go to the listening and writing section. Do you recommend it? Listen to Olivia talk about a restaurant she went to last week. What do you find out about it? Circle the correct words. Okay? You're going to listen to Olivia. She's talking about a restaurant that she went last week, right? What do you find out about it? I recommend you better read the sentences first. So the restaurant was Italian or Spanish. They serve great seafood or pasta. Olivia had a rice dish or a seafood salad. It's good for meat eaters or vegetarians. The service was fast or slow. The atmosphere was fun or relaxed. It was expensive or inexpensive, I mean the price. And Olivia recommends it or she doesn't. So the first one is about the type of restaurant. The second one is about the food. The third one is about what she ordered. The next one is, again, kind of restaurant. Is it for vegetarian or meat eaters? The fifth one about service, atmosphere, price. Okay, let's listen and get back.
Page 125. Lesson D. Great places to eat. 2. Listening and writing. Do you recommend it? A. Listen to Olivia talk about a restaurant she went to last week. What do you find out about it?
I went to a really good restaurant last week. It's called Cafe Bravo. Do you know it?
No. Tell me about it. I want to take my girlfriend somewhere really nice. For her birthday. Is it Italian?
Actually, it's a Spanish restaurant. The owner's from Spain. From Barcelona, I think.
So, what kind of food do they serve? I don't know much about Spanish food.
Well, their specialty is paella. They say it's really authentic paella, just like in Spain.
Paella? What's that?
It's a rice dish with seafood and chicken and lots of different things. I had a seafood paella with shrimp and all different kinds of shellfish. It was delicious. They have a lot of fish and seafood. Actually, there weren't many meat dishes on the menu.
I'm not sure she'd like it. She doesn't like shellfish. I guess she's kind of a picky eater.
Well, one of my friends is a vegetarian, and he ordered a vegetarian paella. They have a whole list of vegetarian dishes.
Oh, well, that's good. She likes vegetarian food. What about the service? Was it good?
It was a little slow, but we weren't in a hurry or anything, and the servers were really friendly. It was pretty noisy, but it was a good atmosphere, fun.
Was it expensive?
Well, it wasn't cheap, but I highly recommend it. I think your girlfriend would like it.
All right. So, the first one. The restaurant was Italian or Spanish? Yeah, the owner was Spanish, so it is a Spanish restaurant. They serve great seafood or pasta? Seafood. The answer is seafood. Number 3. Olivia had a rice dish. Is it good for vegetarians or meat eaters? Right, vegetarian. The service was great, slow. The atmosphere was, it was noisy, but it was fun. And it was expensive. It wasn't cheap, actually, what she said. And Olivia strongly recommends it. Great. Now let's read the review and the help note. This is a restaurant review, and underline the adjectives that describe the Healthy Bites restaurant. The name of the restaurant is Healthy Bites. First, let's find the adjectives that describe the Healthy Bites restaurant. I mean, the adjectives that describe the restaurant. Okay, last week I had dinner at a small neighborhood restaurant. Yes, small is an adjective. It serves healthy fast food. Actually, we can say that this healthy is describing the restaurant. It is famous for its hamburgers. The food is excellent, actually. Yeah, the hamburger come with delicious toppings like spicy cabbage with onions and a lot of garlic. The service was excellent. Fast, 2 adjectives here, but friendly. And I highly recommend it. Okay, let's go to the help note. We can use these useful expressions like the restaurant was, the service was, the servers were, the meal was, the food was, and the potatoes were, whatever the food. You can use these expressions. For example, the restaurant was good or was terrible means bad. The service was excellent or slow. Again, you see, good, bad. The servers were friendly or unfriendly. The meal was delicious or awful. And the food was tasty or tasteless. When there is no taste, we call it tasteless, but we Iranians, we call it bimazze. And the potatoes were hot or were cold. So the food, for example, we can say the kebabs were hot or were cold. As you see, I want to read this review again. Last week, I had dinner at a small neighborhood restaurant called Healthy Bites. It serves healthy fast food, and it is famous for its hamburgers. The food is excellent, and the hamburgers come with delicious toppings like spicy cabbage with onions and a lot of garlic. A lot of, you can pronounce it like a lot of, The service was excellent, fast, but friendly, and I highly recommend it. Guys, I need you to write a review of a restaurant you know and talk about the atmosphere, the food, the service, and the price. So you've seen already 3 reviews here and 1 here, and you have some useful expressions to use for whatever is asked here for, like the atmosphere. You can say like good, terrible, fun, like here. About food and about the service and the price. Okay, try to write a review. Try to go one by one. First atmosphere, then the food, then the service, and then the price. Or you can use the orders as you see here. Okay, and try to do it for sure. And you can, send it to my email, or you can send it to the Q&A WhatsApp group for Touchstone 1. Okay, guys, good job. It is the end of this book. I hope you learned a lot. چند تا مورد هست که خدمتون باید عرض کنم. همونجوری که میدونید این دوره یک گروه پرسش و پاسخ داره که میتونید سوالاتتون رو اونجا بپرسید و من مستقیما بهتون جواب میدم اونجا توی واتساپ که از طریق وبسایت توی پروفایل دوره میتونید ببینیدش. و اینکه حتما اگر این ویدیو رو دارید توی یوتیوب میبینید، توی وبسایت حتما یک اکانت برای خودتون درست کنید که منظورم عضویت هست. وقتی که عضو وبسایت بشید میتونید به ساپورت وبسایت مسیج بدید و این دوره رو، امتحان فاینال این دوره رو به رایگان براتون قرار بدن توی پروفایلتون توی وبسایت و انجام بدید. دوست دارم نظراتتون رو بشنوم. از طریق اینستاگرام mr.teacher میتونید با ما همراه باشید برای ویدیوهای کوتاه‌تر و همین کانال یوتیوب برای ویدیوهای آموزشی بلندتر. موفق و پیروز باشید.